So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying? If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate. Control yourself. Though Gerald's death was at the hands of wicked ones, a fate is still a fate. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there. Your father's diary? Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well,
So
these entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? Still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Did they say he had a pulse?
Here you are.
But no heartbeat? Because that's
To think
contradictory.
that Gerald would meet his end like that.
Yeah, he went out like a punk.
I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him. He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
You feel like sharing?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend. He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garrigmach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning. Your mother, She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Hold on, what were you going to say my mother was? Nobody will tell me anything about her. It always has to come in little bits and pieces. One at a time.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Are they going to introduce dragons in this chapter? I think they could have given me a little more than 5,000. For
You're
all that.
here again. Professor, you've been crying. So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say. My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on? It does. You've lost yourself. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward. The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation.
Kind
But
of like
she
what
is
you
right.
do.
The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
I'm gonna sit here in this corner.
Thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed.
Bodies.
Preventing that was my only aim.
The mystery of
I'm
their
afraid
body.
you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need
Oh.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. How relaxing.
Sorry.
Yes.
Let's talk about my dad.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Hmm? Hmm?
Let's talk about mysteries like how my dad was
No.
killed so easily. Oh, I'm sorry. That isn't
Oh
interesting.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Oh, you don't have to lie for me. Wait a second. That didn't use up the whole day, did it? No, I didn't think so. It shouldn't have, anyway. Whoa. Oh, it still has sad music to... Okay. Ooh, golden fish. A spice festival. Blessings of the land. Okay, what's going on? Oh, a rare monster sighting. I don't want to skip to the date. Wow. But that's something you can do. If you wanted to, you could just skip through this really quickly. I guess. And, I guess you'd rely on... Oh, it's Ray's birthday. On St. Saros Day. Anyway, let's just go on with the exploration.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Oh.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Yeah, tell that to Edelgard. What was that about? Oh, so we have more of his belongings. We have all this junk outside my room! Well, I know that I recognize that name. Is Bernie not here? That's sewing stuff. I don't see any extra bears, though. Just the one. No, I'm not.
Hello there.
Everyone's glum?
Professor.
I didn't think everyone would
It
notice.
is a shame what happened to Gerald.
I guess he was pretty important,
I am
though.
sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
And we are in the flower room. Who likes fashion? A lovely comb who takes care of their long hair. Their long, beautiful hair. It's a golden fish day, but somehow I don't think Violet would feel like fishing, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But this could be just relaxing enough. Oh, Rocky Burdock. Wow, strength by 1. What did I plan to get that? Who cares if it's difficult to eat? I'll shove it down their face if I need to. And here I didn't think that... Oh man, what if I spent money? Then I could I have gotten like 3 of those? There's north, west. Oh, and those are expensive. I mean, what they yield. I don't think I'll spend much money on this month since I spent it all last month. Speaking of which, oh, we got supports. I'll look at that in just a second, though. Oh, here it is. Seems like there was something else, but all I can remember is this. Saffron, steel. Oh, right. First off. Sword spear. Oh, I remember. The other thing was I didn't have the Blessed Lance equipped. Oh well.
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return. Bridget feels far away.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent queen. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal? Is that what you are saying?
Of
Understand
course.
that I mean no disrespect by this.
Nobody is her
But it is
equal.
a fact that you are far beneath her. Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your banner in revolt against her. She would crush you mercilessly.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing, Lady Edelgard would still prevail.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady Edelgard. But that has no matter. I would never lose.
How amusing. For your sake, you had better hope you are right.
Anyway, it's not like she's planning a revolt, is she?
Why am I having so much trouble fighting these tall guys? They're not even stronger than me. You've got to help me come up with a strategy, Linhardt.
Is that not a waste of time? Even if I handed you a perfect strategy, something I've done in the past, you'd never follow it through.
Well, that's because your plans are always so complicated. But come on, I need your help.
All right, I will share with you my tactical genius. I call this my secret plan.
Don't fight, just stay in bed.
Plan? You really are ready for anything. So, what is it?
Land the first hit. Then keep hitting them hard and fast as you can until they stop hitting you back.
So, you're basically telling me to just fight?
Dodge their attacks, keep up the assault, then go for the knees. Done.
The secret is the knees?
Being tall means short people are closer to your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness, Caspar.
Makes sense. That doesn't sound like my style, though. I don't really want to exploit a weakness.
Well, then what else were you expecting?
Losing. Or you can listen to the rest of my plan.
Oh.
There's more? Fine. Tell me the rest.
Your defense is careless. The last bit of my secret is that you need to train in that area.
I won't argue with training. Let's go.
No, I don't think we should...
Come on! You've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're the perfect training partner for me. Quit stalling and let's go.
Oh no, what have I gotten myself
Fine.
into?
I'll train with you, but only for a bit.
All right, Lenhart. Come at me again.
Gaspar, please. I need water. I need water. I'm gonna go get some. Bye.
Huh? Hey, get back here. He got away.
Huh. That's strange. Flame.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flane. I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
I guess he's still
Hello,
studying.
What is it?
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Sethlene. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Sethlene's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Sethlene's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Sethlene, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Sethlene is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Sethlene.
There was one other item.
If you
Ignoring
must.
that.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
That's interesting,
Indeed.
because
Once more,
she was
echo of
also
Saint
good with white
Sethlene.
magic.
I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
Maybe I could help you look for that book. I do not need any help. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe.
And then suddenly smile again. Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry. Hey, glad I caught you. Could I ask you a favor? I'd really like to join your class.
Oh.
You're the
Finally
only
got
one
that.
who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, don't you?
I'm just a replacement for him.
Yes! I knew you'd understand! Thanks to you, I'm going to be the best mercenary you've ever seen. Just watch!
I wonder what I did differently that made it... I guess, is my strength higher now? It's 27. Did the lance really only need to be C? If that's the case, what else do I have a C in? So, like, could I get somebody for the sword? So, what's his face? And then Faith? What's her face? No. It's Mercedes, and he's Felix. But... still, it's funny that she only joined after he died. She's like, wait a minute. I'm Introduction to magic. Not good at magic. That's a lot of people. I mean, somebody who's not good at magic who wants to be?
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Yes?
I'm just losing that said. Hi,
Well, what
Professor.
about her?
I've actually got plans.
Dex and flying. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh.
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Wow, he's really broken up about it. Did he, like, know him? Whoa! I guess, nobody here knew him.
That's right.
The mood is totally different. And we're back to sad. It's always time to run around, though. Battles enemies outdoors. Another one of them. What the? That's so non-distinct.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times.
He called your wife a whore, didn't he?
He always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Huh. Okay.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Sweets?
Huh? You think I would... I'm not...
Well, I wasn't actually talking to you, but okay.
I'm so glad you're okay.
I didn't mean to be anyway.
We were thinking...
Not gifts. Maybe
Did you find it?
No.
Did you find it?
No, I guess you're not bad at magic, are you? Not that.
Did you find...
I think maybe there was somebody who likes dolls. That I...
Did you find...
Who hates insects? Animated bait.
Did you find this?
She does have heck of a long hair, though. Oh. My alarm's going off. Big spoon. Yeah, it's set for 8, and I thought, oh, that's pretty late, but no, I got up late, or really earlier for that. Well, anyway, now's about the time that I'd call it here anyway, so it'll just be a little bit shorter than half an hour, whereas they're normally a bit longer than that. So I'll get that turned off. So see you in the next one. Bye.